Hello YouTube, this is a response video to Alex, an 80s slasher. He's a great YouTuber, and he is doing a series of videos showing his various sections of his collection, different genres, segment by segment, which I thought was kind of terrific. I know a lot of us here obviously are big horror fans, but by and large I think we're also just big movie buffs too, so we probably cross over into a lot of different genres. So this is actually my response to his segment 1, which is the martial arts section of the collection, and no surprise, I guess I do have a good amount. Not as many as you would think, but I do have some. Anyhow, I don't want it to drag, so I'm going to run through them real quick and maybe give some insight onto them. First one, you've seen these in like the Walmarts and Targets of the world. They're the cheap $1 ones, but for entertainment purposes, what's a dollar? Ninja Death 2 and Ninja Death 3. Honestly, not sure if I don't think I've seen this yet, because I didn't see Ninja Death 1, and I don't want to be lost in this whole thing by not, understanding the plot. Yeah, right. Fearless Fighters is the reason for this one here. This was another one that was I picked up just because I remember seeing it when I was a kid on the old Kung Fu Theater and Black Belt Theater, whatever you want to call it. This one here is amazing. King Boxer, also known as the Five Fingers of Death. Alex mentioned this in his video. The music from it is actually been used in Kill Bill, as well as the Perry Mason show. Tarantino's a big fan of this film, and he did pull a lot of different things from this movie here. The characters are great. It's very character driven. Some great martial arts as well. If you're not even really a big fan of Kung Fu movies, still take a look at this one. This is wonderful. This would be your classic chop suki, not to sound racist, but I guess I could say that, being Asian and all, but this is the type of ones that you would see on TV. I mean, it's just over the top. I mean, right there's something that looked like it was definitely inspired the Street Fighter films. I get criticized by my friends about the selection of films, but I'll tell you, I don't want to sit through a Meryl Streep movie or some movie like The King's Speech. I'm sure it's nice, but give me one of these films where they throw a friggin' flying guillotine over a guy's head and pop him off at the neck. Fun gore splatter. This one here is Ricky O, the story of Ricky. Over-the-top gore, arterial spray, blood everywhere. If you can track down a copy, it's really just some over-the-top fun. I said it before with Alex's video, big fan of Best of the Best. The end scene with Dahan, really kind of got me. I thought it was a fun film. Just a low-budget entertainment. Right in line with the whole cult ones, Five Deadly Venoms, kind of like a comic book come to life. 5 characters that were trained individually with a different style: Lizard, Scorpion, Centipede, Snake, and Toad, I believe. Not to be confused with 36 Chambers of the Shaolin, which I somehow cannot find at the moment. This is the 36th chamber, but also stars Gordon Liu as well. And in this film, his character wants to become a monk and a fighter, and instead they make him put up scaffolding made out of sticks and thrashed together with reeds, and he actually learns a fighting style with this. This is very similar to what they would end up doing with Karate Kid, with the whole wax on, wax off. This is the original uncut version of the film. Telefilms International is not a great one. If you can find the Shaw's Brothers collection, that's the best one. Of course, no film is complete without Enter the Dragon. It's just an all-around fun film. When I was bartender, I used to tell it was on TV. I said I'd leave it on because if you do that, Asian people will come in, they'll sit at the bar, they'll drink, they'll watch it. It is, folks, what I call it, our Ten Commandments. We love the film, even though it was a U.S. production. And probably, honestly, it's not really the best Bruce Lee film, but it is awesome nonetheless. This is, of course, where you get the best Bruce Lee films, some of his early ones. This is the Bruce Lee Ultimate Collection. Comes with The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, Game of Death, and the crappy Game of Death 2. Now, right behind, so I'll give you a quick explanation in case anyone doesn't know. This is Fists of Fury, which is also known as The Big Boss. And this one is The Chinese Connection, which is known as The Fist of Fury. What had happened was his first film, they wanted to take advantage of the success of Gene Hackman's The French Connection, and they were going to name it The Big Boss, The Chinese Connection. When the movies came over here, the titles kind of got they got mislabeled, and Fist of Fury, or The Big Boss became Fists of Fury, and the movie Fist of Fury, which became The Chinese Connection. Confusing? Yeah, it's basically the difference of a letter, but nonetheless, I don't know. I got these before I bought the box set. They're kind of useless to me now. Who cares? A lot of these you'll see are all from the BCI's Kung Fu Theater collection. When they went out of business, I kind of grabbed them up. Jim Kelly and Black Samurai and Shaolin Dolomite. Ninja Connection, Mr. X, Ninja Thunderbolt, and Invincible Hero, Chinese Dragon, Everlasting Duel, and then from the Exploitation Cinema Collection, Chinese Hercules and Black Dragon with Ron Van Cleef. Of course, Chinese Hercules was Bolo Yeung, who you remember from Enter the Dragon. More comedy, but they do throw some martial arts in there. They Call Me Bruce. An early Jet Li film, Deadly China Hero. I think I picked this up at Kmart one time cheap just to check it out. It's, I don't know, another Telefilms International, but it's not my favorite one either. Kind of getting into more the Shogun, the Samurai realm, but Shogun Assassin, also known as Lone Wolf and Cub. These films are amazing. If you can get the original Lone Wolf and Cubs, you will love them. And a lot of these ones were the scenes were swiped and used in Tarantino films. Shogun Assassin, which is has been mentioned numerous times, in fact, in Tarantino's Kill Bill, is Lone Wolf and Cub episode 1 and 2 edited together into a single film. Then the next two films they did as well, and they put together as Lightning Swords of Death, which is known as Shogun Assassin 2. I can't find all my Shoguns Assassins, my Lone Wolves, but I did have this one because this is probably my favorite one. This is White Heaven and Hell. Great film, and the scene in Kill Bill where the bride faces off with Oren Rishi Ray at the end of the first chapter of the movie. That's where it came from, this movie here. One-Armed Swordsman, another kind of fantasy kung fu swordplay film. Enjoyable movie. This was one I loved as a kid, The Legend of the Eighth Samurai. I believe it's also called Legend of the Eight Ninja. It's about a princess, a deposed princess, who needs to get her kingdom back, and she has to face off with a witch in her army of I don't know, I think they're supposed to be Ghost Warriors or something. Yeah, they throw all these cute things out. And all the characters come from different walks of life, so it was just a really fun film. But this was a platinum release, so it's not the best version of it. If you really want to grab this one, I suggest this box set here. This is also from BCI. This is the Samurai Collection. It is amazing. This set, you can buy it for probably under $10. At least that's what I recall. Yeah, it is out of print, but you can still find it. It's not widely hunted down because I don't think people realize what it is. But it comes with a few different films in here. It's a nice presentation. You also get, besides Legend of the Eight Samurai, GI Samurai. Don't laugh at the title. It's awesome. It's a film called Time Slip, and this is actually the uncut, unedited version of it. It's the full movie. So most people realize if they're into it, avoid GI Samurai. It's a cut version. Get Time Slip. This is the uncut one. Ninja Wars, also known as Black Magic Wars. Also really fun film. Teresa and I just love this collection. Having a hard time tracking down all my Criterions and the Kurosawa films, but I did have the Seven Samurai. Can't say enough about it. It is a landmark piece of cinema. The storytelling is amazing. It's just, I could just do a video on itself on this, but you don't need to hear me. Get the Criterion. I mean, look how thick this thing is. All the stuff in there. There's people that know what they're talking about far more than I do, that you can learn about how amazing this film is. And the last few, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, a departure from traditional Chinese theater movies. Two extremely strong female characters in it, which is really not commonplace, and the ending with the hero is not commonplace. But this was beautiful, great sets, filmed in mainland China. And off the heels of that, you also had House of Flying Daggers, and of course Jet Li's Hero. So I'm kind of running out of time. Thanks for taking a look at the videos, and thanks Alex for bringing it to my attention. And I figured I'd take some time to do this. Take a look at his channel. It's An8teezslasher. Great guy, has some great videos. The link is going to be below, so you can just jump right to his site and see what he has. And that's it. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Bye-bye.